I missed them.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. The Case Western Reserve Spartans and the Robert Morris Colonials set to get underway here from the Olympic Ice Arena. Battle in the CHE Men's Division III Conference. I'm Caden McCurry alongside me, TJ Rose. These two teams have met in previous times, and RMU has been nothing short of spectacular, I'd say, against these guys. And Case Western really needs to get something going here. They're very much behind in the standings, and a big win tonight against RMU is going to put them a long way.
Yeah, let's see if RMU can continue their little streak against these guys. They've been doing really well, performed really well, and with Luke Zukowski in net, let's see how they perform.
Luke Zukowski got to start the last time these two played. They played at the Rocket Mortgage Center in Cleveland, Ohio, the home of the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Cleveland Monsters of the American Hockey League. As for Case Western, they're going to roll with the netminder Clark Austin, who has played in every game this season except for one.
Wow, that is really impressive.
He has a 3-8 record, a 7.26 goals against average, and a 7.78 save percentage. And that's not to be taken too lightly, TJ. As you know, the ACHA website and sometimes scorekeepers do not do the best of jobs at keeping track of saves, so that number is probably way incorrect.
Yeah, it can be definitely flawed. Let's see what he has tonight, though.
A tall task for him. And long ways comes from the offense of this Spartans offense. Matt Mangle, 11 goals, 22 points, 1 power play goal. Only 3 times this season he's been left either pointless or only one singular point on the board.
Wow. That is really impressive. Let's see what he can do tonight against this RMU defense, who's missing a couple of players here.
Yeah, without Jack Jones and Nathan Cavato for the rest of the season. They're without a couple other key names. Luke Rose exits the line tonight over illness. So there are going to be a lot of people that need to step up. What's one defenseman you want to keep your eye on here for the Colonials?
One defenseman I like tonight is Noah Long. He's been doing really well recently. Every game I watch him play, he gets better, and I think tonight's the night where he breaks the streak and gets the first one. That would be awesome.
It's been a long time coming for Noah Long. Did not record a goal last year, has not recorded a goal this year, but has 8 apples to his name. It's not for a lack of trying.
Yeah, he's getting involved on the power play. He's doing a lot of things well on the ice, and tonight, maybe the night he cracks that 0.
It's a good chance. And he's going to be paired up with Aston Patneski here in the starting lineup, along with Zach Blevins, Kyle Kloss, and the captain, John Betts. We will now send it over to our PA announcer, Aston McLean, and his rendition of the national anthem played by Jeff Jimerson, who's not in the building, just his voice.
Oh,
no,
that's awesome. Yeah.
Thanks to you to Mr. Jimerson for providing his voice for the anthem. Sadly, of course, not going to be in attendance, but gets the stage set for the Spartans and Colonials here on this Friday night in January.
Yeah, it's a great night to play hockey. Weather a little warmer today.
It is.
So I bet the players are more energetic and ready for some Friday night hockey.
The center ice, they'll roll. As RMU looks to inch their way closer to a playoff berth, Case Western needs all the help they can get. A rough loss to IUP last weekend for RMU set some things behind and now have to play catch-up. They're still in a playoff spot, but not by much.
Yep. It's a game they need. I agree. Time to catch up a little bit. Get right back on track here.
Go ahead to Kent State tomorrow. Good rivals to meet, this time in Kent, Ohio. But it all starts here. Spartans and Colonials puck down, and here we go. It's won by Kloss. Blevins will take this all the way back to Pat Neske. Rolls behind the net, goes forward Betts. 7 points in his last 4 games, including a hat trick against Akron to open the 2025 campaign. He blocked there by Long, gives it forward to Blevins. Blevins works his way into them, put one on net, and is stopped there by Austin. Top unit getting some quick work in there, 19 seconds into period 1.
One person I do love on this RMU team is Zach Blevins, number 21. This guy is filthy. He can do some magical things. I feel like he's going to have at least 2 points today. He's due for a blow-up game.
Face-off win, a floater gets through and then eventually taken back by the Spartans. It's William Adviv, takes this down the right side, puts one on, a high shot, and Zukowski comes out to play and makes the save. And a little trouble is picked up by Pat Neske. Shovels out wide to Blevins. Blevins looks to go through the middle, a diving effort by Reed. Anderson takes it away.
Great pass there from Betts. Better defense now on the other side of ice.
RMU wanting to play something that IUP did a couple times with them, that was the stretch pass. Caught them sleeping, especially at the end of that second period, the shorthanded goal that kind of set the tone for the third, that broke that scoreless game. Here's Adam Schurilli, does very well on this rink, had a shootout winner against St. Vincent earlier in the year, including corralling his first career goal. In his sophomore season has been a huge impact to this lineup. He pokes forward now in Joey LaQuatra. LaQuatra winds up a shot, a stick save by Austin, bounces off the high glass, and corralled by the Spartans D. Anderson moves it off the wall, dangling, looking to escape. They'll throw it right towards the Spartan bench and then all the way back. Justin Newton back in the lineup, missed last week's game. Here's Anderson. Has to retreat once more. The pressure of this second line causing some problems here as they can't get out of the zone.
Yeah, great to see that early in the game. This line getting some chemistry, all on the same page.
A miscue, really loses it. Case Western changing, so the lone player down there is Simon Cohen. He gets stripped away from the puck. And now Gavin Crivelli, one of the top freshmen on this Colonial roster, can send this into the zone, and his line can head off for a change.
Great shifter from the second line. Let's see if the third line can repeat that.
Third line got broken up with the Newton injury, so in comes Daniels on that unit with Kasivi and Vukman. A backhand chance floats on net, and Zukowski gets down to make the save. 17:34 here to go in the first, remaining scoreless. You face off here on the right circle to the left of the junior goaltender. The shot that comes in floats behind the net and to the point and kept alive. Behind them looking for a tic-tac-toe play, broken up momentarily by Max Tepsik. Behind the net goes Moran. Looking in front, getting a stick with Zukowski. And now a chance the other way. Kasivi had a chance to go down. He just wants to leave it off for Daniels. I think it was a hand pass call and why he elected not to touch it.
Wow.
Through Tepsik, all the way down. It rolls, no icing. On the chase is Matt Mangle, the aforementioned in the opener. Kasivi lets that go through him. All the way down, icing, waved off. Wade Daniels putting on the burners to beat that one out.
Love to see the grit from Wade. That's what he brings to this third line.
Stepping up, Pat Neske collides momentarily with Mangle. Out of the zone it rolls, and Noah Long will corral. Sends this forward, wanting to stick a Pat Neske through him. Icing is waved off. Big hit thrown in the corner by the Colonials as Landon Cerrone, one of the freshmen, makes his way back into the lineup. Loose puck, Owen Newton battling. Behind the net they go, and thrown down hard to the ice was Cerrone. Newton gets a shoulder up high. The physicality really ramping up.
Very big line here for this team. Some of the smaller players here got a little taste of it, but they'll come swinging back. I'm sure of it.
A young forward grew on the ice as well. Here's Lindsay. Plays this back for Long, all the way around for Patneski. Sending it up back for Long. Long in stride has Owen Newton. He can tap it into the zone. And a full sail change here for the Colonials. Andrew D'Angelo moves this one out wide. Sent through the middle, off the stick of Greenberg. And RMU corrals it once more back to the top unit. As Kloss will move this one all the way back. Off the wall, chipped forward for Kloss. Through the middle, what the stick of Blevins, turned over. And now a chance the other way for Cohen. Cohen storming in, and the stick lift by Killen prevents the chance.
Great recovery there by Killen. Way to get back and not leave Zukowski all alone.
A loose puck now picked up by Hassenfratz. Takes this one into the corner. Puts one around, and Colonials first to it. Kloss sends it off the wall. Forward for Shirilli. And Shirilli will take it up ice. Out wide to Betts. Betts into the zone for Blevins. Winds up shot. He scores. Zach Blevins on the score sheet and comes right over to us and says, look what I did. It's 1-0 RMU.
He knows it too. He knows. I told him earlier today I felt that he was going to get one. He's going to blow up in this game. And there's one very early in this game. Love to see that from the Colonials.
9th of the season. And even better feed from the captain, John Betts.
That was a great pass.
That top line's really buzzing.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Great pass from Betts there. Wide open in a slot, Blevins, and finds a hole.
Blevins 9th from Betts and Shirilli here at 14:48 of the first. Gets RMU on the board. A chance in front of the net. Corral turning shot deflected. Rebound. Zukowski makes the save. Into the corner, up high to the point. And look to play it through the middle. Spartans all over it. LaQuatra. It's been a little quiet on the goal sheet. Looking to get back, and he has 5 goals on the season.
Zukowski looks a little hurt here.
I don't know what you saw there. Leg?
You see it? I don't know, a little hobble. See a little.
Yeah, I can kind of see it. The only other available goaltender is Gunnar Fulton, as Zukowski does look in a little bit of pain.
Something's wrong over there.
There's Justin Newton in front, wanted the stick of Crivelli, and had him for a moment. The point up high for Zachary Forrest. He can't corral it all the way back. He rolls. You wonder if Zukowski wants to battle through or not. Gunnar Fulton has his helmet on and is ready in case they do decide to make that change. Jeremiah Brozovic out of the lineup as RMU D3 only tends to dress 2.
As we were talking about this earlier, why they didn't dress 3, and I didn't think it was that big of a deal, and here we are now. We got the #1 goalie out, and we don't have a backup to the backup.
Most teams elect to carry 3. The Colonials elect to do things a little differently. And can't make that change now. Sent in here by the Spartans around the wall. Fuerst getting to it. Plays it behind for Tepsik. He can put this one towards the Wadakasivi. Backhands this one in open space. Bouncing puck and taken down there off of Declan Keel.
Great save there from Declan Keel.
Colonials holding it behind their own net under the direction today of Coach Norm Riffner, Sean Luff, Tyler Weekly back on the bench here in the assistant coach role, as well as Jack Jones, the aforementioned senior, who is out for the rest of the season.
Love to see Coach Weeks back and helping out our defense.
Told me earlier in the week that he was the one running the practices, or at least for one of the days. So a lot of responsibility for him.
Earning more and more respect every game he coaches.
A big hit thrown in the corner as Daniels and Vukman getting mixed up with Declan Keel. But no calls either way. We'll see how long the referees elect to keep these whistles in their pockets. There's a shot there, rolls on net and denied by Zukowski. Comes out to Patneski. One of the biggest impact transfers on this team as a hit thrown and offsides on the Spartans. As the Army bench was up in arms, as was TJ next to me, and they got the right call.
That was a big reverse hit from Austin. Wasn't expecting it on my part, and surely #4 wasn't either.
12:07 here in period 1. Blevins, the lone goal scorer for the Colonials. A face-off win to RMU. Stripped away by the Spartans. Into the zone they come. Backhand attempt going up high on Zukowski and wide is Mangle.
Looks like Gunner's helmet is now off, and looks like Zukowski is electing to go through the pain. Or potential pain here. Let's not assume.
We'll see as Fulton, as we usually see without the helmet, put it on momentarily and then back off it goes. Here's Owen Newton trying to grit it into the zone, looking for his first of his RMU ACHA career. Home run pass there by D'Angelo goes through everybody. Icing waved off. And up ice comes Killen. Out wide wanted Lindsay. Past him. And D'Angelo looks to work into the zone. Taken away by Killen. With room, will take it up ice himself. Dangling to the outside. Puts it to the backhand. Pad save made by Austin. Rebound in front is cleared away.
Look at Killen. You know he has some defensive skills, and he just put on a little show with his offensive.
Good two-way player.
Great
Tic-tac-toe here. Lindsay for Blevins. Blevins outside shot. He scores. Zach Blevins, second in the first period. It's 2-0 RMU.
This kid is gross. This kid has some. That was a great shot. There's number 2. Let's see if he can get a hat trick today. One off. Got a lot of time left.
What a feat from Brandon Lindsay.
Yeah, Lindsay. Glad to see him in the lineup making an impact.
Only had 1 assist coming into today. His playing time has been down as of late. Trying to make a statement here back in the lineup, and that's one way to impress your coaches. So Blevins, second of the game, 10th of the season from Lindsay here at 10:50. Here's Kloss. Corralling, moves it to center to John Betts. Betts to the outside, into the zone he comes. Puts it on, glove save by Austin. Rebound comes out, Kloss's shot, and save there.
First line still buzzing. Nothing stopping them right now.
Adam Cirilli gets the backhand assist of that one, I believe is what they said. It was kind of hard to hear, but I think seemingly it'll be Cirilli, who has now 2 assists on the game. I don't know if they give him credit for the first one on the secondary, but he should have got.
Yeah.
In our book, he got 2. Here's Kyle Kloss coming in. Puts one on, up high, and a save by Austin. He'll cover up here. 1 second shy of the halfway mark at period 1.
Yeah, great first half of the first period. Blevins, this first line's going off. This you just had Kyle Kloss with a great shot there. Better save from their goalie. Let's see what is this second line now? Yeah, let's see what the second line brings.
Kyle Kloss, after the departure of Ethan Bendekovic, has put himself in that top unit and hasn't looked back since. He was a guy that was battling to stay in the lineup. Gets a little bit of time with Blevins, and the chemistry kind of clicked.
Exactly.
And ever since then, now he's been on the top unit.
Ever since he got stuck on that top unit, he hasn't been moved down, so they love what he's doing up front.
Crivelli will take the face-off here. He'll go up against number 11, Andrew Cosinal. Newton corralling it forward. Crivelli caught in the skates, attempts to get the shot away, and is put wide. Here's Long through traffic and rolls behind the net. LaQuatra all over him. Out they come, the Spartans. They move to the left wall. Stepping up is Long, as well as Newton. A bouncing puck. Long plays it out wide for Crivelli.
Great to have Justin Newton back in the lineup, bringing that physicality. Love to see that.
It's what you get out of a now 4-year player on this roster.
Veteran experience.
Patneski winds up in bar. Down he goes. Austin Patneski makes it 3-0 Colonials.
RMU is buzzing, and nothing is stopping them right now. There's the 3rd goal of the night from the point. Austin, bar down, right? Bar down.
Austin on Austin. Austin on Austin action there.
Yeah, Austin on Austin.
And Patneski corrals his 2nd of the season. His only other goal came on this rink.
This rink does wonders for him.
Some people just play better on a bigger surface.
Yeah.
But an early 3-0 lead and barely past the halfway mark. Cirilli will dump this one on net. Austin will make the save. Into the corner it rolls. Behind the net. And now up ice comes Kien. Moves it out wide. Kien plays it back through the middle. Turning away with it. Now up ice they go. Stauffer gets it stripped from him. Kasivi Plays it out wide. There is the stick of Kien to play it right back into the RMU zone. Kill it for Kasivi. Bounces off his stick. Chance the other way for Baber. Baber to the outside, winds a shot. And into Zukowski's breadbasket, he'll cover up. 8:29 to go here in the first.
RMU still seemingly controlling this game. A lot of opportunities, great defense, great overall performance for them right now.
Fourth line hops on for Coach Riffner. A face-off win beautifully back to the point. Kien winds up a shot off the stick of Zukowski. Colonials will take this out of the zone. Lindsay gets shoved down to the ice and played in by the Spartans. Around the horn it goes. Cerrone for Shirilli. It's hit along the wall, played back in by Hassan Fratz, and now Greenberg will elect to take it back. Up along the wall, chipped, and into the zone come the Spartans. Owen Newton breaks it up, looks to go for Lindsay, and back the other way comes Case Western. Cerrone laying the body. Kill it, takes him down to the ice. Newton banks it off the wall and gets crunched hard, meeting Greenberg.
Fourth line taking a lot of big hits right now. Glad to see them all getting right back up.
It's a punishing game. They've been just the sad recipient so far of this Case Western physicality. A point, wind-up shot, stick save Zukowski, hits off the netting, and out of play it goes. 7:20 here in the first period. 3-0 Colonials. Fourth line heads to the bench. Top unit, back on. Betts, Kloss, Blevins. With Patneski and Long parked behind them. We talked to Noah Long a little before the game, and he kept telling us the streak ends today. How much truth comes from Noah Long there?
I think it can happen tonight.
A loose puck in front somehow makes its way through. A lot of misdirection on the shot. And Case Western gets on the board. Zukowski had a little bit of trouble with it. But the Spartans find the back of the net. It's 3-1.
Yeah, just a lot of mess right in front of the net. Puck, he didn't really know where the puck was and ends up in the back of the net. That's all right. Shake it off. Still a lot of game left to play here.
Andrew Cosinau gets credit for the goal, his 8th of the season. And one of the top goal scorers, getting his team back into this game. Blevins muscling for the puck here. In a tight space, tried to get it to his captain Betts. And now the Spartans will retreat behind the net. Chirapatsko looks to take it up the wall. Mangle gets his chance blocked away by Blevins. Mangle does get it back, though. Around Kloss, and up ice he comes. Out wide for Cosinau. Backhand for Mangle is blocked away by Long. Worst thing you could do with a 3-goal lead is to put your foot on the brake.
Yeah, I agree. Scary line against RMU right now, too. You got number 13 for Case Western. Very scary player to go against. He is one of their best players. Every time he's on the ice, they need to lock down that defense.
Matt Mangle gets credit for the lone assist on the Cosinau goal. Second line slowly making their way onto the ice here. Crivelli, Newton, and LaQuatra dangling in the zone. Come the Spartans, a shot, and they'll score. Chase Stauffer, second of the year, beats Zukowski, and all of a sudden it's a 1-goal game.
Game turned right as the 8-minute mark. He got after that first goal, you can tell something's a little off, and there goes another. Hopefully their heads aren't down and they keep that foot on the gas pedal here.
A bad break. And RMU now trying to hold on to a 1-goal lead in this third period. After all, it was a tremendous start for them. 5 goals in 14 minutes between the two clubs. A lot of them coming in quick spurts. Sent in by Vukman. To the corner, blocked away by Vukman. Towards the net, it rolls. And Austin will elect to play it off to his defenseman. Stauffer, pressured by Daniels along the wall. Sent through center, corralled now by Aviv. His shot rolls on net. Zukowski gets down and plays it off to Shirilli. Around the wall, wanting Daniels. Gets tied up with Hassenfratz. Now with it comes Daniels. Still getting harassed in that far corner. Two bodies respectively in there digging for the puck. As Vukman lays down the boom. Daniels pushes it out of the zone almost. Now he does. Diving effort to complete it by Wade Daniels. And we'll head to the bench.
Great effort by Wade Daniels on that play, just to get it out and get a fresh line out there for the Colonials.
Kasivi winding up. We'll send this one all the way around. Wanting Cerrone, as he'll get this one all the way back at center. Cerrone takes it to the outside, plays it in, and we'll go to Chase. Newton lays the hit behind the net. Up the boards. Case Western can clear, and back is Patneski to reset. All the way up, wanting Lindsay. D to D pass.
Fourth line getting a little physical here.
They have
like
to.
See that? Yeah, exactly. A little chip on their shoulder now.
Here's Lindsay. That pass caught in his skates, can still get this one into the zone, as Newton will go to Chase. Cerrone heads to the bench. Spartans play this one behind that. Lindsay harassing, takes his man hard into the glass. Patneski, no high stick, as the Spartans wanting a call, throws it on net. Glove save by Austin. He'll hold on. Patneski showing off the hand-eye.
Yeah, great save right there. Needed that save, or else this game could have spiraled right back to Robert Morris right there.
Kloss on the face-off. We'll battle Kosi now. We've seen this battle a lot through this first period. To the point, a quick shot rolls off the shoulder. As RMU looking to get a cheeky one off the face-off, and now here come the Spartans the other way. Shot coming in, off the shoulder, Zukowski loose in the blue paint, eventually dug free. Stepping down is Kien. Plays this one around the wall. Kept alive at the point by Shirapatsko. Plays it down low. They'll battle along the wall. Up to the point. Shirapatsko's shot deflected in front. Glove down by the Spartans. And they'll roll behind the net. Mangle, excuse me. Mangle, cross it. Goes through the middle of the ice. Shirapatsko stepping down, keeps it in the zone. Fires this one, blocked away by the Colonials. And attempting to chip it around was Blevins. That is denied. Shirapatsko broken up by Kloss. Taps it into the zone. His stick goes on a little trip. And now the Spartans can push up ice once more. Killen racing to it. Taps it for Betts. Over for Kloss. Down to Blevins. Bouncing puck. Blevins dangling. And into the zone, kept alive up high by Betts. Betts puts one towards net. That's blocked. Second chance through. Kloss for Blevins. Still loose. And stripped away by the Spartans. As Kloss, a heavy hit. And he'll head to the box. As Kloss got a little high there on Julian Town.
Yeah, got a little high. Oh,
a little tumble there, too.
Yeah, a little tumble.
Maybe a problem with the skate there?
Yeah.
Not sure. But a Case Western power play as a board is handed out to the freshman out of Hershey, PA, Kyle Kloss. The power play for this Spartan team, a lot of it rolls around three players. Mangle, Moran, and Greenberg. The only three to have goals on the season. Here's Keel, walking to the top of the blue line. Chips this one down low. Walking it. He'll take this behind the net. Up high to Keel. Keel winds up a shot through traffic, hit off of Zukowski, and into the corner it rolls. 20 seconds gone on the Kloss penalty. Spartans look to set up. Avdiv. Wind up shot, rolls wide from Keel. Second chance, Zukowski comes out getting a piece of it. Whistle was blown. Believe the net is off.
Zukowski having some trouble controlling the puck, I'm noticing a little bit at the start of this game. Hopefully he can tighten a little bit of that up in a second.
Nerves sometimes take a toll early.
Oh, yeah.
His third appearance of the year, his second in 2025, as we said, he got the start against Akron to open the year. Now gets his name called once again, as Brozovic will get tomorrow's contest more than likely at Kent State. Here's Daniels. Deadly short-handed of these two, Daniels and Vukman. Daniels winds up a shot, hits off of Austin's pad and wide. Now the Spartans will slow things down. Vukman breaks it up, and Daniels can tap into the zone. And forwards will change under a minute to go in the Kloss penalty as we approach a minute to go in the period.
Yeah, great shift there from Vukman and Daniels. Love to see that from your penalty killers.
Out wide it rolls to Kien. Kien holding. Going to the point. Over it goes to Moran. Moran out wide. Mangle a shot. Saves Zukowski, and clearing the damage was Crivelli and sends it the length of the ice. Spartans look to take it up ice. Moran over for Cohen. Cohen splitting the D. Puts one towards the net. That's blocked away. Here come the Colonials. Short-handed Blevins to the outside. And great work from the Spartans to close off that lane. And Blevins realizing the time, looking to just chew off as much as he can. And a successful kill for the Colonials. Now 17 seconds of game time remaining. Shot on net, saves Zukowski. 13.3 to go. Exactly what the Colonials need there was a big kill.
Yeah, that's exactly what the doctor ordered right there. They needed to finish this period out strong, and they did just that. Let's hopefully, there is 13 seconds left still, so a lot of time. A lot can happen.
Case Western's going to be very aggressive off this face-off. A draw to the point, kept alive at the blue line by D'Angelo as Killen looks to chew the clock. It pops free. Off to the boards, it's played. Tepsik will dive. Can't get it out. Second attempt kept alive at the blue line, but the clock expires. A 3-2 Colonial lead into the dressing room. 3 consecutive to open by Blevins, ×2, and then Patneski. And then the pesky Spartans come right back. Andrew Kosi now, and then Chase Stauffer. A hectic period between these two.
Spartans went down early, but they showed us that this is not going to be an easy game. They're not going to go down without a little battle here. You got first line doing great for RMU. Penalty kill, great. I mean, great overall performance so far.
Will it carry to the second? It's a 1-goal hockey game as we head to the dressing room. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the second period of Spartans and Colonials. Stay tuned. Welcome back in for the second period of play between the Case Western Reserve Spartans and the Robert Morris University Colonials. I'm Caden McCrory alongside me, TJ Rose. 3-2 the score for RMU after a dominant 9 minutes there for the Colonials, scoring 3 goals and then 2 goals in 3 minutes for Case Western to battle back. It's an interesting period for them, and Case Western really putting on a show. Yeah,
they did. I mean, it was both. You saw some lowlights from both teams. You saw some highlights. You got a little mix of everything. That's why the score is 3-2, and let's see what the second brings us.
Zach Blevins responsible for 2 of the goals for RMU, the other coming from Austin Patneski, both on the ice to start the period. Here we go. Puck is down. Kloss plays it into the zone for the Spartans, and they will take it all the way back. Here's Sherpatskul. Banks it. Intercepted by John Betts of the Colonials. Gets that stripped away from him. And now the Spartans storming down the ice. Taken down to the ice as Patneski can play it off to the corner.
Great back check from their from Kloss.
Here's Patneski. Takes it through the middle, out wide to Blevins. Onsides is RMU. Blevins slows up, takes this one behind the net. Turning on his backhand. Wants to go up high to long. Broken up by Case Western. And will turn up ice. Patneski gets the glove down. Sends it to the corner. Kloss will pick it up. Works his way to the outside. Gets roughed up a little. And continues his stride. In front looking for Blevins. Kloss turning. And that is blocked by the Spartans. And now up ice they come once more. Back and forth both these teams go in the opening minute. Here's Patneski. Gets tripped up behind the net, back to his feet, and tumbling once more there was Chase Stoffer. Kloss. Long change for both teams. Backpedaling are the Spartans. Blocked off by Crivelli, fresh off the bench. Couldn't keep it in. Now the Spartans bring 3 up ice. To the outside. Up high, a chance hitting off the boot of one of the Case Western forwards. Now Crivelli, home run pass for Newton. Offside's now on, and Newton will have to play it to Crivelli. In front, diving effort by Austin as almost a tap-in for John Betts on the back door.
Yeah, good response there from the second line. We saw a couple stretch pass opportunities that could have been great for Robert Morris, but still, with everything going on, great start to the second.
Crivelli stepping into the face-off circle, attempts to win it forward. Back for Newton, deflected by LaQuatra, and back to the point it rolls. Shirelli plays it behind the net, wanting Justin Newton past his stick. And the Spartans reverse behind the net. Now we'll send it through the middle of the ice. Mangle one-on-one with Zukowski to the forehand. It tries to open him up, but Zukowski makes the save.
Great save by Zook right there.
Up high to the point, a deflected shot, wide open net, a diving effort by Matthew Mangle ties this game at 3. A heroic effort to tie this one up.
Yeah, that was a great shot right there, but unfortunately for Robert Morris, looks like Adam Scarilli is hurt. He's taking some time on the ground, and he doesn't like what he's feeling.
He went hard into that
Yeah,
post.
that was a big hit.
As the trainer comes onto the ice, as Cirilli trying everything he could to keep that puck out of the net.
Nonetheless, we got a tie game now.
Mangle's 12th of the season. Second point of the game, as Cirilli will have to sit in the penalty box, not for a penalty, but just to get checked on by the trainer. And a tie 3-3 hockey game in the opening minutes of the second period.
See if this gritty third line can get some and get a good response.
Tepsic plays it for Daniels, leaves it off for Vukman. Trying to take up ice, caught in the skates of Vukman. Moves it forward to Daniels, and up ice they go. Daniels waiting, shot, sailing wide of the net. Kasivi sends it down low. Digging for it. And now come the Spartans the other way. Shot floats in. Zukowski glove save, can leave it off for Tepsic. And behind that he rolls. Tepsic. Up ice across center. Chips it into the zone. Wanting his man. And will continue the stride now below the net. Spartans will send this the length of the ice. As putting on the burners there, Xander Corey. Icing called against the Spartans. Spartans personnel will be stuck on the ice. RMU will switch to line 4. Into the corner, it rolls off the face-off, Spartans advantage. Lindsay trying to dig it out, has Owen Newton there to help him. 3 Spartans collapsing on those 2. Looking for any sort of advantage. It does pop out, goes behind the net, and on to Chase's Landon Cerrone. Looking to play it down low, taken away there by the stick of Shirapatsko. Turning behind the net here, looking for some sort of room. Big hit thrown by Cerrone.
Massive hit from Cerrone. Wow.
Not the biggest guy on the ice, but man, he's going to make you pay in open space.
Yeah, you just saw it right there.
Cerrone lining up his man again, makes some contact by Shirapatsko. Will dangle his way up ice. Working against Patneski. Patneski takes him into the wall. He's looking for any advantage. The chance rolls to Shirapatsko. Sharp angle chance off the side of the net. Maybe getting a piece there of Zukowski. Long plays it forward for Cerrone through everybody. And icing is waved off with the Spartans changing.
A lot of icings waved off this game, I feel like. I don't know.
Let the guys play.
Yeah, something in the air.
Down the right corner. Looking to take behind the net here is D'Angelo. Sends it down low for Hassenfratz. Gets bodied by Killen. Meets Greenberg in the wall, up high and out of the zone it rolls. Cross ice pass here for Case Western. They'll chip it in, and down to chase they go. Crivelli sends it through everybody. Betts gets on his horse. Will beat the icing out.
Yep. Great effort from John Betts.
Up high to Blevins. One in Kloss across. He was tied up, but Blevins will get to it. Steps up high across the blue line. Turning shot, and he scores. Zach Blevins' hat trick goal gives RMU back the lead. Putting the team on his back is number 21 in white.
There it is, the hat trick. Felt like it was coming. You could just tell he was just shooting, firing all cylinders here, and there we go. Will he stop at 3?
I don't know. It's always tough to tell with him.
Yeah.
3 goals in 25 minutes of ice time, or 25 minutes of game time, excuse me. Puts him now at 11 on the season. Case Western looking for a response. Behind the net. Off the boot of Killen. Turning. Send it down low. Chance in front, diving chance. Down is Zukowski. And the whistle is blown.
Yeah, he took a big hit to the head right there.
This might be the end of Zukowski's night. He's been in a lot of pain throughout the game as his team will surround him as the trainer will make his way on. It's just been a very uncomfortable game for Luke Zukowski.
Yeah, they've been all in his grill. He's up and about, though. Get some water in him.
Yeah, try to just calm the nerves, get his head straight, as I'm sure here they'll check him out to see if he's good to go. Fulton is making no movements as if he is getting ready to come onto the ice. So we'll just make sure that he can continue. Seemingly the Army bench thinks he will.
Yeah.
Scary situation. And looks like he gets the okay. As Wilkman will walk the trainer back. And Zukowski will continue.
Love to see that.
It's always scary to see, but hopefully can continue on here.
Yep.
Kloss will take the face-off. Couple of apples his way tonight. Sent down here by the Spartans' top unit, getting that little refresher to quickly hop back onto the ice. Here is Betts. Banks it off the back of the net, a loose chance, and it's pushed wide by the captain, Moran.
Just a weird bounce right there.
Another high floater. Zukowski squares to it. That's one way to test.
Yeah.
The noggin's still good.
And he's ready. Great save right there.
Sometimes getting hit wakes you up more than it hurts you.
Exactly. Maybe this is what he needed. Let's see.
Second unit on. Quick shifts here for the Coach Riffner offense. Crivelli, Newton, LaQuatra with Paneski long behind them. They've taken a brunt of the ice time defensively today. Shot one-timer, rebound pops out for Mangle, and he goes airborne off the back of the net. And the trainer will have to come out again as Mangle, not much he could have done to avoid the net there. And takes a little trip through the sky.
Great pad save there from Zukowski. A lot going on right here last minute.
Dangerous end of the ice.
Yeah.
And the trainer will go to the Spartan bench to check on Matthew Mangle. If any scenario he can't go, that's your top goal scorer out of the lineup. And a big reason why the Spartans are even close in this hockey game.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Without him, this game can take a turn of very bad for Case Western.
As the trainer will head back to his little hidey hole. And it seems like Mangle will be good to go. Newton back for Paneski. Over for Crivelli, bouncing puck. Referee will stop it. Which advantage will it go to? Looks like RMU turnover. As the shot comes in by Poderaki is denied by Zukowski. Full sail change for the Colonials. Third line hops on. A line that you've been kind of rooting for quietly all game to try to get something going. It seems like they're due.
Yeah, I mean, they are due. Everything's connecting with them. Everything you like to see. Let's see if they can get one right now.
Quick shot off the faceoff. Zukowski makes the save and will cover up. Stauffer looking for a second. Zukowski squaring right up to it.
Zukowski's got a look on the face that I don't want to mess with. He looks pretty dialed in right now.
Loose stick as Corey's took a trip out of his hands. Behind the net to Daniels. Looks to clear at the blue line, kept alive. Kasivi will get to it. Still can't get it out. And now it bounces Andrew Corey, who gets crunched in front of the Case Western bench and cleared back in. Zukowski pressured and will stay this one behind the net. Zukowski playing defense in roller hockey. He's used to playing those type of scenarios.
Yeah, he had a lot of composure right there and did the right thing.
Here's Kasivi trying to work it behind the net. Still holding on to it. This time we'll lose it. And now the Spartans with 7 minutes gone here in period 2. Trying to get their tie game back as a floater on net by Zukowski is stopped. Is now Daniels, as he likes to do, likes to get mixed up, and then Bookman, the Bash brother, in to help him out.
The Bash brothers did not like that.
The alternate captain, Simon Cohen, got a couple of shots in there.
Yeah.
From the Bash Bros.
See if they come back for revenge later in the game. They don't write you off that quick.
Oh, no. One draw by Case Western. Owen Newton applying the pressure here in front of our camera. We'll lose it. Around the corner, Lindsay chases. Caught him in the skates of the Spartans. Can keep it in the zone, and now Zachary Flurst skates to it. Lets it go through. Newton to clear. Kept alive at the blue line. Taking it to the slot. Circling. Looking for the man in front. Rebound is there. Zukowski stretching across. Makes the save. Body's flying in front of the net as Zukowski trying to get his guy out of there. And takes a couple of shots to the back of Hassan.
Love to see that fire.
As now here comes the whole Colonials team to get right in Hassan Fratz's face.
Lindsay taking some exception to it. Let him know.
The roller hockey boys standing up for one another there, with Lindsay coming to Zukowski's defense.
Yeah. Maybe trying to calm him down a little bit. Try not to get that Case Western player in his head. But Zukowski letting that player know that that is his grease. Plain and simple.
It will result in a penalty. Tripping call to Zukowski. As Fuerst will be the recipient to go to the box. Patnowski with some good chuckles with his goaltender. Is Zukowski trying to explain, he's in my crease, I can't do anything, what do you want me to do?
Yeah. This penalty kill having a laugh. Let's see what they can do.
Bookman takes it to the corner once Patneski off the face-off. It rolls to Patneski. And behind the net, trying to kill some of this clock before sending it out. 2 Spartans all over him. Pops free up high to the point. Daniels harassing. Backhand attempt, blocked by Patneski. Aggressive penalty kill for the Colonials, feeling the momentum. Point-to-point pass. Winding up shot, deflected wide of the net there. Long to clear, and can get it out to center. Daniels making contact. Now through center come the Spartans. Daniels buys his man off.
From Daniels.
Patneski clearing attempt goes on net, and that PK unit, whew,
yeah,
hard work there.
Exactly, that was great work from everyone right there. Everyone had a part.
Forward switch up, on comes Blevin and Betts. Rolls to Long, clears it out, almost too many men, just barely getting to the bench there.
Yeah, that was close.
Long lays a hit in front of the Spartan bench, and clearing the damage, here comes Blevins. Blevins working in, dangling, Works it to the back of the net. In front, wanting Betts can get to him, and Betts smartly plays it out. Killen turns it up into the zone. Betts taps forward for Blevins. Referee gets an unintentional block, I should say.
Yep.
And now 25 seconds to go on the Zukowski penalty. Spartans settle it. Take it to the wall. And again, the referee gets hit. I guess it's even.
Over there, yeah.
One block for both sides. Need a little bit more equipment over there if you're the referee.
Someone put some football pads on him now.
Dying seconds, and a penalty coming up to Betts right as the penalty expired. Backhand attempt is pushed wide and touched up as Zukowski gets over. And back to the box go the Colonials for another trip as Betts just got caught reaching.
Yeah, he just got caught. I mean, very unfortunate. You have to call it, though. Some Army fans not happy about it, but got to do it.
Betts for tripping. Back to the PK they go, and that's one of their penalty killers as well. So you're down one of your top forwards. This is a big ask out of the Bookman-Daniels unit right now.
This is a big ask even more because Austin and Noah are staying on. Did they change?
I don't believe
they
did.
It's going to be a long shift for them. Let's see what they got in the tank.
They did. It was for very short times. I think I maybe saw Killen on the ice for a split moment.
Yeah.
But still, you're only off for a couple of seconds, you go right back out there.
Yep.
Long battling in front gets mixed up there with Avdiv just trying to set his screen. Long's having none of it. Going through the middle.
Love to see Noah taking on the big guy in the front of the net. Let's see what he got now.
It's Cohen. We'll send this one around. Excuse me, that was Avdiv. Up high for Cohen. Has to retreat back to center. Bookman challenging. This is a penalty kill RMU's not going to be as aggressive on. They've used a lot of energy in the first PK that was moments ago. A winding shot deflected in front by Avdiv, just couldn't get his own rebound, and Colonials can clear.
Very close from Avdiv right there.
Bookman and Long will get changes. On comes Killen and Crivelli. A drop pass. Daniels now will head off. Levins onto the, Kloss onto the ice. Working in is Mangle. Can't get around Patneski. Mangle works up high to Moran. Back down low to Mangle. Up high to Moran once more. Moran puts it on. Deflected into the corner. Killen pushes it off to the boards. Faking there is Kosi now. Up high to Moran. Walks it over to the point. Faking the shot, continuing the stride down low. Crivelli harassing as well. Now is Patneski. Greenberg moves it up high. Switching with Mangle. Back to Greenberg. Kloss breaks it up. Has a chance the other way.
Dangerous.
Here's Kloss. Gets tied up and continue to push it into the zone. 10 seconds to go. This will go through everybody. Mangle beats it out. No icing. 5 seconds to go on the penalty. Crivelli can clear. Couldn't get it out. Through the middle. Betts set free. 2 straight kills for the Colonials back to back.
Very much needed in this scenario. Keep the game 4-3 here.
Betts looking for vengeance. Gets tied up there. Pops free to Crivelli. Skies it off the high ceiling there and bounces right down with a much needed whistle. 7:47 to go in the second. The yard sale is a stick from the RMU bench will be recollected and be placed back. That was constant. There wasn't much break there.
Yeah, that was a lot. Let's see if RMU can sort of take back that possession. You know what I mean? It's been a lot of from Case Western with the penalties. So let's see a response here.
Newton wins it. Patneski looks to send Cerrone free. Bounces perfectly to the Spartan defense, who will have to retreat all the way back to their own zone off the wall. And now up ice comes Stauffer. Sends it around. One's Hendershot. Turned over to Lindsay. Caught in his skates, and now Newton will push up ice. Owen Newton, that is. Onsides now off. Have to come back. Onsides they are now. Taking it all the way back once more. The Spartans looking to take advantage of the open ice. Through everybody, icing waved off. Patneski gets back. Sends it around the wall for Cerrone. Can tap that one to center. It seems RMU's fourth line here is a simple game plan. It's kind of the dump and chase and just kind of sit back.
Yep. Simple as that. Give the first, second, third line some time. They need that time right now. And here we go. We got the second line coming out.
There's a nice shot there. Zukowski elects to go for the whistle. Could have let that sit over his head and continue to play. Decides to give his team a quick breather.
Yeah. Great shift from the fourth line right there. Did exactly what they needed.
Second line off on here's Crivelli. Beautiful win back. Tapsic plays it around the wall, wanting LaQuatra. He'll race to it. And quickly thrown back in by the Spartans. Hard pressure from Case Western. RMU elects to go up the right wall on Tapsic. The two-way players can play both forward and D for this D3 Colonial squad. Xander Corey lets it go through to Crivelli. Crivelli on the entry, takes it out wide, a shot saved by Austin. Rebound to the point, Corey winds up deflected, still loose turning, and somehow staying out. Austin gets over and makes the save.
Great job by Corey right there, just getting that puck down and putting it on net. Something almost came about it right there. So let's see what he can do.
Defense will switch as Patneski, or excuse me, that's Fuerst and Killen. LaQuatra off the faceoff, walks it up high, elects the shot, saved by Austin. LaQuatra takes it to the boards. Spartans there to meet him. Now we'll push up ice, dangling. Here comes Mengel one-on-one, pushes to the outside a little too far. Zukowski getting a piece of it.
Spectacular move by number 13, Matt Mengel. Zukowski takes another shot.
That was a stick that got underneath Zukowski's helmet. And down he goes again.
Taking a beating right now.
Yeah, the RMU bench up in arms. Not sure if it was his own player stick or if it was a Case Western stick. There were so many in front of him, you just couldn't tell what got him. As in goalie mass, there's a tight window to put your stick in if it does get that high. And sadly, sometimes it just makes its way through.
It does happen.
As we'll get checked out by the trainer again. The third time that Zukowski has been in some pain. And that'll be the end of Zukowski's night.
Very unfortunate events from Zukowski. He tried his best through a lot of beatings, and after this one, decided to call it.
Maybe got him close to the eye. That affects,
Yep.
obviously, a goaltending a position where you need to see.
Yeah, anything up high, that's going to hurt, and especially for goalies, they need all that to be right up there.
So Gunnar Fulton, real name Jacob Fulton, will make his way into the crease.
Threw me off for a second.
No, you heard Jacob, you're like, oh, that's right, that's his actual name.
Yeah.
Gunnar Fulton, the Franklin Regional alum, 4-3 on the year, a 311 goals against, a 921 save, 2 apples, and including a really big win against the St. Vincent Bearcats earlier in the year. When it comes to the big moments, Gunnar Fulton is one of the best.
Oh, I agree, 100%. And the 2 apples, I love to hear that.
Love to see a goalie get some apples.
Exactly. Let him have some fun.
A tall goaltender, but moves very well for his size. As Killam looks to chip it forward, gets taken down to the ice. And now on sides once again is the Colonials. Mengel to the outside, wants to challenge Fulton early. Flash gets in the lane to block it away. Up high to the point, another shot. Hits up high and a lot of debris on the ice.
Yeah.
Not sure what that is. It might be tape. And the net comes off as well.
Is it tape or is it his mask?
I think it's tape.
Is it tape? Okay. Yeah.
The referee having some fun with it. Just throw it in the goal and say,
Yeah,
we'll worry about that later.
Yeah.
5:03 here in the second. I feel like we've been in the second period for about an hour now.
Yeah, this is a very long second. A lot of unfortunate events that you could not predict that happened.
1 goal apiece here in the second. A early one for Case Western to tie it, and then Zach Levin's hat-trick goal. Later on, here's Joey LaQuatra sprung for a LaQuatra. Right side shot, and he scores. Joey LaQuatra, 6th of the year, gives RMU a 2-goal lead. What a shot from number 2.
Great shot. Love to see that from Joey LaQuatra.
The last man off the ice in every warm-up game scenario gets a nice little break and makes Austin pay to make it a 5-3 game for RMU.
Gives some more cushion for Gunner, given that he just got thrown into this game unexpectedly.
Here's Betts, a quick shot, and he scores. The captain, John Betts, continues his hot streak, and 3 seconds after the last goal, Betts makes it 6-3 RMU.
There we go. Now you see a little bit of an ice tilt now going towards RMU's side. 3 seconds. That is really impressive from this team.
7th of the year for Johnny Betts, and Luke Zukowski will make his way to the dressing room.
Yeah. He does not look happy either. Played great.
He did.
Can't be discouraged after that.
Some things you just can't help, and injuries are one of them.
Yeah.
Here's Betts stepping in. Offsides is the call. Is almost another beautiful chance for the top line.
I thought we were about to see another one. Now would have been something.
Zach Flurst gets the lone assist on the LaQuatra goal. His 2nd of the season.
There we go.
Here's Paneski. Looks to chip it in, and down comes the defense from RMU. Here's Paneski. Home run pass for Betts. Betts stepping down. Takes it behind the net. Betts wanting Blevins. Along the wall, Paneski holding the blue line. Wanting to go down low for Betts. Kloss can keep it in. Out wide to Betts. Over 4. Kloss ahead of his reach.
First line. They got that chemistry moving and grooving now.
Long over to Paneski. Back up high to Long. Winds up a shot. He ricochets off the back wall. Rebound for Blevins, and he scores. 4-goal game for Zach Blevins. Makes it a 4-goal lead for the Colonials.
Just keep this first line out here at this rate. They are doing great. I thought Noah Long, I thought he was about to have it, but Blevins, he cleans it up. Gets his 4th of the night. What a performance by this team right now.
Let's try to catch up here. LaQuatra from 6th of the season from Flurst. Betts his 7th from Kloss and Blevins. And now Blevins 4th of the game, 12th of the season.
He's on fire.
Assist TBD.
Due. Yeah, TBD.
But the Colonials, that's one way to play for your goaltender.
Good to see Adam Scarilli out there, too. So he's back on the ice making some big hits.
Immediately says, let's get physical. Mm-hmm. It's good to see. I mean, it's been a minute since he's been on the ice since he went down. But
he's
back
ready.
on.
Yeah.
3:33 on the clock here in the second period. You probably look at the score and say, how is this not the third?
Yeah, I know.
That's just how crazy this game has been.
It was a very crazy second period right there.
It went from 1 goal apiece in the second to RMU putting up another 3 spot so quickly. Loose puck, Shirelli looks to run up ice for Daniels. Puts it on, and a save there by Clark Austin. He elects to hold on. Long and Paneski credit for the assist there.
Okay, there we go. The D partners.
So that pair tonight has been amazing for Coach Riff.
Oh my God, I agree. Not a lot of mistakes, hardly any from that top pair. Oh, nothing you can complain about today.
Face off one to the point, the as aforementioned Killen will put that towards the net. One of the other top defensemen was Shirley, that pair. When, of course, healthy. Shirley was out for a bit. Another really solid pair there for Coach Weekly's defense. Maybe it's just the addition of Coach Weekly back to the bench.
Yeah.
Pays dividends.
Yeah, we need to see the record with him and without. That'll be very interesting.
Make a quick graphic real quick.
Yeah.
Wins without Weekly, wins with Weekly.
Yep.
Icing here on the Spartans. Actually, never mind. There's going to be a penalty. It's another trip, and it's Bookman.
Bookman trying to plead his case, but ref says no.
Bookman, the lone guilty party, and back to the PK go the Colonials. And what did I say the last penalty kill? You're without your top penalty killer, or at least one of them. Now you have the Blevins Bets unit that has to take the brunt of this.
Yeah, let's see how they do here.
Killen Shirley will stay on. Blevins trying to go forward off the faceoff. Had the right idea, but a block from the blue line. Stutter step there. Down low go the Spartans. Shirley challenging, provides the contact, a chance in front of floater is denied by Killen, and Blevins can clear it the rest of the way. Now Betts in the foot race. Out comes Austin to play it. Elects to go behind his net. Betts is there. Puts in open territory. Blevins gets to it first, all the way back to Shirley. Smart play from the penalty kill. Killen, airmails through everybody, and north of 30 seconds have been killed of this penalty off of Bookman.
Great first start of this penalty kill here.
Killers elect to stay on. Shirley takes a man to the wall. Blevins can clear, and here goes Betts again to challenge. Betts slowing up, takes it to the wall. By his lonesome with his teammates changing. Can dance around for a minute, and all three other killers can get to the bench. Go to work from the captain, and now he'll take his seat as well. Cross the blue line. Sent in by Case Western. 50 seconds to go on the Bookman penalty. Crivelli can wind up. Could not get it out. Out wide, this one rolls long. Takes it behind. Pushes off the back of the net. Patineski gets his stick tied up with Andiv and wants to just pin it along the wall. His stick not being his friend there. Pushes it out. There's a one-time shot. Rolls off the back wall. Long. Sends it up ice. Has Kloss. Kloss takes it to the outside, has Crivelli with him. Kloss for Crivelli, a shot, and he scores. Gavin Crivelli, short-handed goal, gives the Colonials a 4-goal lead with exactly a minute to go in the second.
I mean, this penalty kill is nothing but spectacular right now. I mean, not a lot of shots Gunner took on, and they answer down at the other end as well. Kyle Kloss, little assist to Gavin. Crivelli. You got the S and the C.
You have Shirley, Crivelli. I mean,
yeah.
How much more confusing can I get?
A lot of Rillies.
Crivelli. Yes. Short-handed goal, his 8th of the season, and Kyle Kloss continues his monster game. 3 assists on the night.
Wow. Just dishing out the dimes tonight.
As long as you get on the score sheet one way or another, you're benefiting your team. Penalty is killed. That's 4 straight kills for RMU. Bouncing puck, Lindsay all over it, and will look to turn it up ice.
Oh.
Shot on net, saved by Fold, pops out to Tepsic, and will send it the length of the ice.
Oh.
Icing is waved off. I'm surprised they waved that long.
Yeah, I agree. That was a little too close.
Backhand attempt, still loose. Bookman fighting for it, as he gets met by a ton of Spartans in front of that net. 10 seconds to go in the period. Lindsay, up ice. Tepsic winds up, fakes. Wanted to go down low for Bookman, and that'll do it. A 5-goal second period for the Colonials. They'll take an 8-3 lead into the dressing room. When you started this period, TJ, it was 3-2, then 3-3 to tie it. A goal by Blevins. And then after that, bang, bang, bang. 4 consecutive after the Blevins goal. Insanity.
Oh, I agree. Complete insanity. Everything happened so fast. The flip just got switched, and Case Western was a little caught off guard, I feel like. And RMU just kept putting that foot to the gas pedal, and shows on the scoreboard now.
Patineski was the lone goal to end the first period. Then Blevins, LaQuatra, Betts, Blevins, and then a shorthanded goal by Crivelli. And the lone goal from Case Western comes from Matthew Mangle. 15 minutes of intermission time. What does Case Western have left in tank? Let's find out in period 3. I'll be right back. Welcome back in for the third period of play between the Case Western Reserve Spartans and the RMU Colonials. They have an 8-3 lead coming into the third period. And I want to give a special shout out.
Yeah.
The PFW Blairsville Watch Party. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys are enjoying the game. It's been a fun one.
That's a great game to watch. Shout out to you guys, and thank you for watching.
We love to hear the support that everyone gets throughout the entire state of Pennsylvania and beyond. I know the Bookman family, they watch heavily.
Oh, yeah.
Family and friends love this. Let's see what the third period has in store. Puck is down, and here we go. Kyle Kloss will win it. And up the ice come the Colonials.
Speaking of the Bookmans, Jackson, he wants a goal. That's what I'm hearing over here. So let's see if he can fulfill that promise.
The rumor mill is really heating up for the left of us here, where Mr. Bookman, of course, is standing.
Mm-hmm.
But we talked to Noah Long as well, and he said, you know what, that Blevins' fourth goal, that was on mine, but he tipped it.
Yep.
And I said, no, Noah, you shot that a little high, and then Blevins put it in, but okay. But he's feeling it.
Yeah, he's feeling it, and he wants one too. So let's have a third period. I'm really excited to see what the rest of this game's got.
Hopefully save some goals for tomorrow, Colonials. They play Kent State in a battle that we could see come playoff time.
Yeah.
That RMU won the first matchup of this year on home ice. And they look to do it again tomorrow. But first have to get through this one. Here's Padneski, drop past the Betts. His shot looking to go high all the way over Austin. And this one will ricochet all the way down ice where Gunnar Fulton will leave this one off. Zukowski not on the bench. That is something we figured. So Fulton or nothing seems to be the MO here for the next 1847.
Never know. They may have to throw in Wade Daniels. Oh, I'd love to see that.
Wade Daniels, goaltender, would be very interesting.
I've heard it. I heard he did it before.
Really?
Yeah.
It designated the e-bug via us.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It was like one of those high school things.
Okay.
And look at him now.
No one else can play, so you're going in.
You're in, and he stepped up to the plate.
We wonder if an emergency goaltender will ever be used. It's been a long time. I don't think I've seen one in at least the last couple of years or so.
Okay.
Last one I saw was Worcester, D4, my freshman year.
Huh.
Maybe my sophomore. I'm not sure which. But yeah, they had a player go into net after their goaltender got sick in the locker room as a goal put in by Betts. His second of the game, make it 9-3. The
Great
top
move.
line back at it again.
Yep. Nothing changed. Nothing changed from the first to second. These guys have been doing it all right the whole time. It's a great game from the first line here.
Here's the kicker. Betts was the only player on the first line on the ice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, John Betts, he's showing that first line off to the second line a little bit here.
With Newton and LaQuacha alongside him. Betts' second goal of the game for the captain. He had a hat trick against Akron. Was left scoreless against IUP, so make that 5 goals in his last 3 games for the captain.
It's on fire.
Blevins with 4, Betts with 2. 6 goals from the first line. Quick shot. It's really colliding. And here come the Colonials. Crivelli getting the lone assist on the Betts' second goal. Wanting to go up high to show, really. Newton, a little bit of soccer action to keep that in. The sewer before the game playing in handy. Behind the net, Tepsick getting her roughed up. Now the Colonials look to turn up ice. LaQuacha getting a piece of it. Backhand attempt saved by Fulton. Rebound cleaned up by the Colonials, but not out. They'll send it down to the left corner. And having some trouble there is Mangle. Drawing a lot of attention as 2 Colonials on him at all times, it seems.
First time this period that the RMU defense is really getting tested right now. So let's see how they can get out of this.
Anytime that Mangle-Moran unit is on, always cause some havoc. As a chip play, icing is waved off, as Austin not too pleased in the net.
Yeah, he did not like that.
Here's Paderaki trying to split through as the Colonials have to touch up, and now Kasivi on the entry. Kasivi sends it down low, going towards Wade Daniels. Tepsic couldn't keep it in. Back goes Vukman, lines up Paderaki, and gets roughed up there in front of the Colonial bench.
Great back check right there.
Always need a guy like him. Good two-way centerman.
Oh, absolutely.
Good in both zones. As Vukman laying the body again, taking down Paderaki. I know there was a history between those two coming into the game.
Oh, really? Okay.
As Vukman, I believe the last contest, maybe got a little roughed up going against Paderaki.
Okay. Got a little chip on his shoulder now.
Here's Daniels dangling in just a little too far out in front of him and gets buried.
Oh.
A bad hit, and here we go. Daniels goes right after the man that took him down. And a dirty hit up high on Daniels. And might see the end of it here for one of the Spartan forwards.
He does not like it at all.
As Kasivi scores, he puts the helmet into the net there. Daniels goes off to the penalty box, but to the box goes Dieglin Keel, who we also saw get roughed up in that first period with that fourth line.
Yeah.
And got really high there on Daniels.
Glad to see Daniels is okay. Looks like he's more mad than injured, so that's a good sign.
Looks like only a 2. There's 2 and 2.
2, okay.
Right now we're looking at 4-on-4 or possibly 5-on-5. The initial one obviously goes to Keel for the hit. Looking at the ref's hands, I believe that said 4. Say 4 or 5.
I don't know.
Looks like 4.
4? Okay, yep.
4-on-4. A lot of open ice for skill players, especially numbers 21 and 17 on the ice.
Yeah, this is the time where these two come alive.
Here's Betts. Takes his man to the wall. Leaves it back for Patineski out wide to Long. He's going to spring Blevins for Abe Blevins. 2-on-1 with Betts. Blevins elects it for the pass to Betts. Hat trick. Goal. John Betts stays hot. Second hat trick in 3 games. It's a 10 spot for the Colonials.
These two right now are on cloud 9. Their connection is unreal. They're just feeding off each other right now. I mean, you have a combined 7 goals between those two they're involved in. I mean, wow. Great game from both of them.
It all starts from the pass from Austin Patineski as well. Finds Blevins, and then I thought he was going to shoot it.
Yeah.
He faked everybody out, including the netminder Austin,
Yeah.
and Betts had 5 to 7 business days to put that in.
Yeah.
A new look for the 4-on-4 here is LaQuatra and Lindsay.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, very.
Here's LaQuatra. Takes it to the outside. Elects the shot. Puts it on, and Austin makes the save. Keel is boarding, and Daniels for roughing. And a 10. So Daniels gets the extra.
Oh, wow.
So seemingly his night is pretty much come to a close. He might get one more shift at the end of the game. But 4 kind of going after Keel. It doesn't surprise me, but I thought maybe it would go both ways.
Yeah, I agree. It should go both ways, but Daniels definitely deserved one. Can't retaliate even though it was an unfortunate event.
And now loose play in front. Fulton gets down and makes the save. Has 4 Colonials, clappings there to make sure no extra whacks to the goaltender Fulton. Long gets an assist on that.
Oh.
It should be Patineski.
Yeah, okay.
I think Noah will take that.
Yeah, exactly.
Any
He's
day.
probably happy. Yeah, look at Austin on the bench over there.
He's like, come on.
Yeah.
You know that was me, right?
Yep.
You'll have to do some persuading to the scorekeepers box. Like, yeah, we gotta change that.
We need that correction.
I think that's the second or third time we've probably gotten different calls than what the PA guys have.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they probably take ours better than theirs. Even though only one is official on the score sheet, is a save there from Fulton on a wraparound.
Great save by Gunner. I was really close, and he just sticks that pad right there, and nothing got through.
31 seconds of 4-on-4 until we are back to 5-on-5. It's only a touchdown and a field goal. Still a little onside kick, and this game's suddenly different.
Yeah.
Here's the Spartans. Spin this down low. A shot from out wide will ricochet off the boards, and all the way down it goes. Spartans the reset. Through the middle comes Will Moran. Walks it in. A shot rolls wide. Rebound. Looking to go up high, blocked by Killen. And now Mangle working against Killen. Wanted to go to the rebound back door. And Cerrone will clear. Justin Newton hops out as he served the penalty. And now will continue. Bounces to Newton. Wow. Had a chance. But getting back and lifting the stick was Andrew Costinal. And now here he comes up ice.
Great effort, great defense. Both sides of the play.
Costinal to Mangle across from Moran. Pad saved by Fulton getting across. Stepping to it is the Spartan defense. Reed Anderson couldn't get it through, and now back he has to go. Justin Newton following up on the Army offense. Chip play. Looking to go cross. They'll elect to go behind, and that a turning shot rolls off the back of the net. They'll lose it due to the Spartans, and now the speedy Joey LaQuatra comes up ice. LaQuatra walks it, takes it behind the net. Wants to go up high to first. Playing it down low. LaQuatra blocks, rolls to Shirilli, winds up a shot, and deflected in front. Joey LaQuatra, wow. His second of the game, beautifully tipped off the shot of Shirilli.
Great tip.
11-3.
RMU just putting that foot still on the gas pedal. They're not letting up here. Great tipping by Joey LaQuatra. Great shot on net from Adam Shirilli.
Got it. Nailed it.
Come on, yeah. There we go.
She really kind of looked at me and was like, did you really have to?
Yeah.
Did you really have to deflect it?
He did have that
Not
one.
bad, man. Now, for some of you wondering, the score is 11-3. You might be asking, why is RMU staying on the gas pedal? So, when it comes down to goals for and goals against at the end of the season, if you got more, at the end of the day, it's going to help you.
Yeah.
So, you might say, that's kind of mean. You're going to put a beating down on the team. But the situation that RMU is in, they're sitting around the 5-6 spot with a win that's only going to help them. That might be the difference maker down the line.
I agree. Sitting in the middle of the pack like this, they need everything that they can get for an advantage, and this is definitely a major advantage right now.
I don't think they're going to continue piling.
Yeah.
I think maybe a goal or two, and then maybe that's it.
Nope,
but
I agree.
There comes a point where you just like, sportsmanship comes to play, and you're like, that is the end of it. But you also have to take into account, how many goals do we feel comfortable scoring and feeling safe if we say lose to Kent State tomorrow and then win the rest of the way out? Is that going to help us, going to hurt us? It's just a mathematical game that I'm pretty sure Coach Riffner has probably drawn out at some point for them. We'll see how many more they elect to try. They could be just fine settling at 11 here.
They may be fine right now. They may want 14. We will see.
Gotta save some goals for tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Running clock is in effect.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. How do they determine that?
Either a lead or a team decision.
Okay.
So probably a mixture of both.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's in here.
Both parties agree.
I think it's 8 goals is what usually is the deciding factor.
Yeah.
Or like we said, if it gets to a point, a team can say, you know what, let's just kind of call it there.
Yeah.
Start the clock.
Very understandable.
So a constant 10:55 begins now. As around the horn this one goes. Kloss. And a big hit thrown by Tepsic getting caught in front of the Case Western bench. Off the glass rolls to the Colonials. Couple bodies tumble down, and Vukman lights up Podrucki. And now Vukman gets right into the face of a Spartan as they will joust in front of the referee. RMU will get a power play. Smart by Vukman not to retaliate there.
Kept his composure. They're still not liking it. He's exchanging words right back to him. Let's see if this doesn't escalate over here.
As Podrucki in some pain heads off to the bench. Tepsic kind of just playing keep away here. Sends it to Kasivi. Kasivi gets roughed up behind the net down low. And now they'll spin up high as Vukman jousting in front. Can only hold on for so long. Finally, Case Western can touch. And now Cohen and Vukman exchanging some words. Vukman reminding him of the score.
Yeah.
And we'll skate to the bench. So Julian Town heads to the box for a cross check, I believe is what they're going to give him here. And I believe for the first time today, the RMU power play will get to work.
Yeah, that is correct. Let's see what they got. Penalty kill's been great, so see what the other side of special teams looks like.
Crivelli on the face-off. Has LaQuatra out wide, Shirilli and Newton manning the points, and Patneski parked in front. Clear here, goes all the way on net. Fulton down to make the save. Leave this up for Justin Newton. Cross-checking is the call to town.
Yep.
Here's Newton. Stumbles across the blue line. Spartans will hold and will send it down the length of the ice. Also, the clock did not stop when the penalty went on the board, so this has not been a full 40 seconds of this power. It's only been like 25.
Okay.
Wondering why the clock went so quick. I went up and I was like, how is there only a minute 10 left?
Throwing us off.
Here's Newton. Gets hit up high by Cohen in some pain. Gets across it. Shirilli winds up a shot. Rolls off the glove of Austin. Patneski keeps it alive at the blue line. Down low for Newton. Back up high. Patneski. Across. LaQuatra backpedaling. Looking across the blue line over to Patneski. Patneski taking it to the half circle. Swinging it down low. Back off the boards for Crivelli. Crivelli in front wanted the stick of LaQuatra. And just really has to regain possession at center. Spartans getting one change. Here's Justin Newton. Over to Crivelli, one-timer shot. Sails wide of the net, and around the horn it goes. All the way down. 20 seconds of power play time for the Colonials. Shirilli swings it behind the net, harassed by Mangle, loses it, and now has to get some reinforcement from his team. Mangle, wonderful job killing off this clock. As a kill here for Case Western, as they'll get a fresh body onto the ice. Through everyone, this one will roll no icing, as the fourth line on for Coach Riffner's crew. Off the stick of Lindsay, and to the Spartans at center it goes. 5 bodies collide here along the middle of the ice boards. As someone trying to dig it free, Xander Corey holding his ground.
Yeah, great job ragging the puck right there.
As Corey's not a player that gets a lot of ice time, but what I've seen tonight out of him, he has looked solid.
Yeah, I agree. They're still looking for that extra defenseman, that 6th defenseman are going to put in that lineup with a lot of the injuries that they have with Jack Jones and Nathan Cavato. He may be one of those guys. We may be seeing a little bit more.
A turnover, will Moran backhand, and a save by Fulton. Oh, announcers jinxes. Corey played it right to him.
That's on us. We'll take responsibility for that one on that play.
The defensive switch. As Corey will head off. Get some taps from Jack Jones. Also probably a little bit of talking to.
Yeah.
The good with the bad at the end of the day here.
Exactly.
Looking for the home run pass. Newton gets dragged down. Lindsay to back him up. Shakes off the check. And into the zone come the Colonials. Cerrone. One to leave it off for Lindsay. And now to center it goes. Mangle gets it tripped away. Lindsay is just applying pressure any way he can.
Yeah, he's all over them right now.
He's playing more defense than offense. And at the end of the day, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's definitely showing.
Up ice to Moran, through the middle. Mangle gets lit up by Fwerst. Could have probably went the whole way through, elected to hold up.
Yeah.
But still got the contact and knock off the puck. Here's Killen. In front, wanted to Vukman. Loses it, and now Shira Pascal will just put this one on net, a save by Fulton. 5:15 to go. Here in the third, 11-3. Colonials. Fwerst moves it through the middle, wanting Vukman. Spinning away, and up comes Deaglin Keel. Lights up, forced in front of the Colonial bench. As Jack Jones up in arms saying that the elbow got high, and now Coach Luff and Riffner coming to the defense.
So
even Wade Daniels getting a little feisty from the belly box.
Everyone's vocal right there, right now on the bench.
Not mistaken, that was Keel that got high on him.
Yeah.
So already know he's a little fired up. Just trying to protect his team here.
Yeah.
There's the top unit, or at least some of it, onto the ice. Here's Vukman in front, looking for Kasivi. Perfectly placed.
Great.
The Spartan defense closing in.
Great play right there from the front three.
Broken up by Kasivi. Slapped down by Tepsik, Kloss, and Vukman, the lone chasers. Off the wall. Long couldn't keep it in. As back is Tepsik to retrieve it. Sends it around for Kasivi. Tapped forward for Kloss. Off the wall to Vukman. Vukman sends it in. And you can make sure Cohen knows his presence, and a little bit of a flyby slash to the lower area.
Yeah. Looks like Wade Daniels is getting ready to go back in shortly.
Should be next whistle. Next whistle, I believe Daniels is set free. Or at least, if not, the next whistle, the one after that.
Yep.
Here's Kloss. We'll slap it down through, and to center it goes. Newton chasing. Walking the blue line. And almost putting it right into the Colonial benches there. Just kind of late on that change. Here's LaQuatra. Plays with it down low. Over to Noah Long. Long. Off to his forehand.
At this rate, Wade Daniels may not be back in the game. RMU just doing a great job keeping the puck away. I mean, it's a good thing to say at the end of the day.
It's the clock not in Case Western's favor. 8 goals and 244 it's not impossible. Offsides RMU. And Wade Daniels is set free.
Hey, there we go. Welcome back, Wade.
Does he get to go on the ice? No, off to the bench. Does he get a shift the rest of the game? I'm not sure.
We'll see. That'll be an interesting call from Coach Riffner, see if he wants him then.
Face-off by Lindsay is won. Here's Puderucky. Takes it to the outside. Surprised Jackson Vukman's not on the ice.
Yeah.
Here's Corey. Up for Owen Newton. Corey taken down behind the play. Skates to it, squaring, using his body to shovel off a Spartan, and now here comes Lindsay up ice. Lindsay lines up a shot, pad save, Austin rebound, loose in front. Cerrone got his stick lifted. And now come the Spartans.
Great try there by the fourth line. Lindsay with the shot on goal. Love to see that.
Well, some contact in front as Fulton makes the save. Julian Town, the one that took down Vukman behind the play, got really close into Fulton, immediately skated away. Something the Colonials probably would have said, can't do that.
Yeah, they may take exception to that next time, but it looks like his night could be over at this rate and the time left.
This unit might finish it off for both sides. Here's a chance at the point, wind up shot, pad save Fulton, Cerrone corralling, can't get it out. Moran winding up, sends it down low into the corner. Pressured and taken down to the ice.
Tangled up down there.
It's Pataneski. Behind the net. Spartans rolling this one up high to the top of the circle. A shot by Costa now hits off the crossbar. Rebound wraparound.
Wow.
Pops free and all the way to center it rolls. Spartans almost getting a late one there.
Yeah, that was close. Better thinking the post right now. Gave him a little Marc-Andre Fleury tap.
Well, thanks, bud.
Yeah.
30 seconds. Lindsay wanted to go cross ice to Daniels on the ice here for the last 30.
There he is.
Mangle shot save Fulton. Rebound pops out in front of him as Daniels gets into the legs of a Spartan, and here he comes.
Go.
Daniels gets pushed off the puck.
It's just great defense.
Sherapotsko collapsing. Here's 7 seconds to go in the game. One final rush for Kosi now. Puts it on and scores.
Wow.
Andrew Kosi now with the tally to end the game. 11-4 is your final as the Colonials. Wonderful job here.
Yeah.
And now they have some work to do at Kent State tomorrow.
Exactly. Great overall day from all over. I mean, you had the power play did its job. Didn't need to do much because they only had one opportunity. But the flip side, the penalty kill had a lot of opportunity. They shut down Kent State. Getting a little ahead of myself. They shut down Case Western. Zach Blevins, what a night he had. That was great to watch. And his line mate, too, John Betts. Nice little combo up there. I think they combined for at least 7 of the goals. It could be more, but around there, at least 6. Because they both have hat tricks.
Yeah, it's been 4 goals from Blevins, 3 from Betts, including they were on the ice for the Pat Nesky shift as well. So let's run through all the Colonial goals. Andrew Kosi now gets credited for 3. I think he should only have 2 as Matt Mangle at the diving play, I think, to put that one in. But going through Colonial goals. First off, Zach Blevins from Betts and Shirilli. Then Blevins second from Lindsay and Shirilli. Pat Nesky unassisted was your 3rd goal to end the first. Then the second to take the lead back. Blevins' hat-trick goal from Kloss and Betts. LaQuatros first from Fuerst. Betts from Kloss and Blevins. And then Blevins again. Short-handed goal from Crivelli. This is by Kloss and Long. Betts gets his second from Crivelli. And then the hat-trick goal from Betts, from Blevins and Pat Nesky. And then finally, LaQuatros second from Shirilli. Whew. That's a lot.
They're loving it right now. They can't stop celebrating.
For Fulton was 3 seconds away from a shot.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that too. He was so close, and just unfortunate how that works out. But at least we did not announce for jinx that one.
We did.
That was close.
Coach Weekly making his way off the ice. Continues his hot streak in the hot seat.
Yeah, boys just a buzz when Coach Weeks is behind the bench. They can't get enough with him.
Wow, what a game. Colonials top the Case Western Spartans 11-4. They're on the road against Kent State tomorrow against one of the top teams in the CHE. But for us, tomorrow, 8:30 puck drop. The D1 Colonials square off against the D1 Crimson Hawks, second place team in the CHMA.
That's going to be a great game. Wow.
It'll be live here from the Olympic Ice Arena.
All right.
Hopefully, we will be able to bring that live to you here, and hope you can join us. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. I'm Cade McRoy, alongside me TJ Rose. Have a great Friday night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.